When daytime goes prime time, anything can happen. After the Emmys, we'll be live in New York for a backstage look you won't see anywhere else. Tonight at 10.
Raise your glasses to my future wife.
We're getting married tomorrow morning. Congratulations.
Don't tell me you're going to lay back and let this happen.
Nothing is going to change.
I don't know if I should go through with this. I really don't. What if this is a mistake?
All my children, a sure thing this May.
Aunt Phoebe, put that down. You don't have any right to read that.
I had no idea how dead to the world I was before there was you. Oh, Brooke, do you mean to say you've read this beautiful letter of Edmund's and ignored it?
I'm not ignoring anything.
You, my dear sweet Brooke, have shown me the way home to myself.
Aunt Phoebe, don't.
Oh. Edmund loves you, dear, and you love him. How in the name of God can you even think of marrying Tad Martin today?
Over here for a last-minute bachelor party, and you toast your bride-to-be 10 times. This morning, I show up to do my best man thing, and you start telling me what your esteemed dead father thinks about your wedding. I call that letting your head get in the way of your life.
Charles, if I'm asking myself the question, whatever the reason, I think that means something.
I think it would mean a lot more if you had these doubts before now.
Well, I didn't. All right, the fact is that I'm weighing my options 2 hours get married. And I think it's significant. I mean, if I'm that worried about marrying Brooke, then I don't know, maybe I have a good reason to worry.
When did you get that letter, dear? Must have been yesterday. The mail hasn't arrived yet today.
Edmund dropped it off last night.
Oh, dear heaven. You mean he hand-delivered that in the midst of that deluge and you let him go?
Aunt Phoebe, unlike you, Edmund has moved on. This letter is just his way of saying goodbye and good luck and nothing more.
But that's so wrong, dear, for both of you.
I have to get ready.
Oh, that man loves you to the depth of his soul.
That man is not the one that I am marrying.
Well, if you're going to try to tell me that Tad Martin can love you as much as Edmund Gray, I just...
You'll what? You'll what?
Oh, it's breaking my heart, darling, to see you walk away from the best man who ever came into your life. It's just terribly, terribly sad, and there's no need for it.
I have nothing more to say, Aunt Phoebe. I love Tad, and Tad loves me, and we are getting married today, and we're making a real family for our son.
Oh, Brooke, for heaven's sakes, Edmund loves Jamie every bit as much as any father.
Edmund is not Jamie's father. Tad is, all right? Are we through yet?
Tad still loves Dixie.
I know he does. And I still love Edmund somewhere deep in my heart. But it just can't work. Aunt Phoebe, it just can't work.
How can you be so sure?
Because I have tried. I have tried everything I could possibly think of to make it work with Edmund. It's an impossible situation.
Well, what if Tad and Dixie haven't tried yet? What if they haven't tried everything they could to make it work? What are you going to do then?
I'm as clear about where I stand with Tad right now as I was 2 years ago. Only the difference is, today, I win. Tad is with me, alone.
Oh, my dear Brooke, that is patently untrue. When you and Tad were together before, he loved Dixie deeply. And that basic fact has not changed. I talked to Dixie, and she is deeply troubled about your marriage.
Look, I'm very sorry that Dixie is upset, all right?
Do you know where she is this very minute? She's up at the cabin and up at the lake, taking one more night to try to decide if she can possibly work things out with Tad.
What?
Yes. And wouldn't it be best if she decided that she could?
You're on her side.
I'm on yours. But I do hope that Dixie changes her mind and will try to stop the wedding. I'm also hoping that that letter will bring you to your senses and that you can stop it.
None of this is your concern. I don't know how you could insinuate yourself in the middle of something that doesn't concern you, how you could raise these hopes.
Dixie has no hope and no time. But you can stop things and make it all right for all of you.
Excuse me.
How's the bride?
Good.
Ooh, you look more frazzled than Livia did on her wedding day.
Come in.
Hi, Phoebe. Hi.
Say, goodbye to my Aunt Phoebe. She's just leaving.
Hello, Livia, Mimi.
Hi.
Hi.
Did you figure out which one to do with your hair?
No, I haven't. Guess that's of primary concern anyway. Why don't you come in the bedroom and we'll get started?
We'll see you at the wedding, Phoebe.
Thank you. Problems?
Of course. Family. You know, no matter how hard they try, they can sometimes get in the way on a day like this. But I know your aunt means well, Brooke.
In her own way. And what if she's right?
About what?
She doesn't think that I should marry Tad. What if she's right?
I mean, I love Brooke. Why am I sitting here looking for a reason not to marry her?
Because it's normal. Will you give yourself a break?
Normal. Normal. Charles, I spent all last night letting my dead crud of a father tell me what he thought about me and my choice of a bride. Top of that, today I'm in a veritable conundrum over something I was dead positive over last night. It's not normal, it's neurotic.
I should call Joe up. Maybe he can knock some sense into you.
I mean, Brooke loves me too. I know she does. And Jamie's finally getting used to having his father around.
Have you convinced yourself yet?
Is that what I'm doing? Convincing myself of something that isn't real?
I don't know, Tad. But I mean, how more real could it be? You love Brooke, you're attracted to her, you love spending time with her, you want to raise a family together. I mean, what's missing? Is it Dixie?
Wish Nola were here. She'd cut through all of this. She'd just tell me what she was thinking. Boy, she'd be right.
I just did that for you, and you totally skirted the issue. You gotta face some facts here, Tad, and fast.
I just wish I could talk to Nola. That I knew what she thought.
Dad, I've just found this box and a bunch of stuff that came from Napa Valley. Oh, did I bust in on the middle of a private conversation? I'm sorry.
What'd you bring that down for?
Well, it just looked so out of place with all those papers and files and everything. I mean, I know a jewelry box when I see one. And I figured with all the hubbub getting ready for the wedding, you wouldn't want to lose it. Besides, it's got her initials on it, Nola's. I know how important she was to you.
Mama, I love you. You're a walking miracle. I gotta go.
Now?
Charles, don't be upset. I'll be right back, okay? Just stay here.
Did I miss something?
No, but I sure as hell did. I promise I'll be back in plenty of time to get ready.
Don't look at me. I don't know where he's going.
Does Tad know about this?
I haven't seen him since Edmund brought the letter to me.
Are you going to tell him about it?
I don't know. I didn't sleep last night.
And then Phoebe came over and she saw the letter?
And she said that I should go back to Edmund.
Oh, how considerate of her.
What if she's right?
Oh, Brooke, you don't mean that.
I don't know. And that's the problem.
Well, you've loved Edmund for a long time.
Please, she was finished with Edmund long before Tad came back. I see this letter really has you shook up.
Look, I am not marrying Tad on the rebound.
You don't have to convince me. What, are you concerned that the door may still be open?
Someone here to see you, Brooke.
Would you two lovely ladies give us a minute alone, please? Hi.
Hi.
Listen, don't worry. It's not bad luck until you're all dolled up and ready to go.
I know. It's just, I'm just surprised to see you.
Listen, one of the things we've always had going for us, and not the main thing, but one of them has always been honesty. Wouldn't you agree with that?
Yeah, I'd say it's right up there on the top of the list.
Yeah, well, I want you to know something. Last night was a tough one. I mean, real tough.
Well, I mean, yeah, the rehearsal dinner had a few moments.
No, not that, after.
Oh. Well, what happened?
Listen. Lately, I've been feeling such a sense of personal jet lag that I don't know what coast I'm on. And it's not a Pine Valley versus Napa thing either. It's just me. I mean, here I am. I'm supposed to be the new and improved model, and last night something happened, something crazy. I threw a glitch into the circuit. The old Tad Martin came back with a vengeance.
I also love the old Tad.
Not this part of... I did such a number on myself that the only thing I could do is come running to you to straighten it out. I mean, who else would I go to?
It's really hard to have an answer when I don't know what the question is.
It's not a question. It's a confession.
You're having doubts
I knew you'd see through it.
about the wedding.
And you?
Yes.
Thank God. I mean it. At least you understand what I'm talking about.
Yeah. I mean, some of the past came up for me, too.
Edmund, I'm not surprised. But I am amazed. I am amazed that, considering where I've been and who I've been in my life, that I would have the courage to tell you this. I think it's incredible that when I have doubts, when I don't know what I'm doing, which way to turn, the first person I come running to is you. Rather than someone else. I mean, at least, thank God, we're on the same wavelength.
Ted.
I mean, unless, of course, you don't think it's right that we should admit to each other that, you know, we have doubts about getting married.
No.
I mean, it's, unless, I mean, you got to realize that most couples go through years of hard work just to get to this point, being honest with each other.
Yes.
I mean, we're not even married yet, and at least we've got this right. And I think that's a good sign. I think that's the sign we were looking for when we went home last night and started to sweat. Brooke, I want you to be my wife. And I came here to tell you that. But if you don't, I mean, if you have any doubts at all, I'll turn around and walk away from it. No hard feelings. If you tell me that that's not what you want. So, it's okay to have doubts.
I think it's even more okay that we can tell each other about it.
So, we on?
I am. It's gonna be okay.
Thank you.
Can we move on now?
Only if you let me show you the real reason I came over here.
I thought you already did. I thought...
No. I wanted to give you the chance to back out. Whoa, if you wanted to. I came over here to, give you a gift.
I just have one question. How did you find time to buy me a gift with all this,
No, don't give me too much
crazy
credit.
going on?
This gift came ready-made. You like it?
It's beautiful.
My mother always had good taste.
Your mother?
Oh, Nola, not Opal. Come here. See, Joseph Orsini gave this to Nola on their 25th anniversary. She once told me that it was the most important thing that he ever gave her. And she left it to me so that I could give it to my wife.
This means so much to me.
It means more to me. I want you to do me a favor. Would you wear this down the aisle for me? So that I'd know that Nola was with us. All the way.
I would be honored.
Can we come in?
Definitely.
Brooke, that is beautiful. Did Dad give that to you?
Yes.
Well, he was all smiles when he left.
Good. So what now?
So, now I get ready for my wedding.
Okay, you hang in there, sweetheart. You hang in there. It's gonna be okay.
Ready, Dad? Let's get this guy out of here.
I'm gonna be with you every step of the way, all right? You understand me?
Ma'am?
You be careful with him, all right? You're the most important man in my life.
Dixie, hurry, please. There's no more time.